Hey, you ever feel like the tech world's just like throwing terms around that like you barely even understand?
It can be overwhelming, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So today, we're tackling one that might have you scratching your head, like Umbraco developers. What even IS that?
Yeah. And if you're thinking about hiring one, stick around because this mini deep dive is for you. We're going to make it easy.
Exactly.
Hmm?
We're cutting through all the jargon and getting straight to those FAQs in record time.
All right. So think of Umbraco like the engine behind some really powerful websites.
Okay.
The ones that aren't just like pretty faces. They actually DO all sorts of cool customized things.
Right. So it's more than just like a basic website builder kind of thing.
Exactly. It's like having a Swiss Army knife for building your online presence.
Ooh, I like that.
But finding the right person to wield that knife, well, that's where things can get a little tricky.
Yeah, for sure. So that's where the perfectdeveloper.com comes in. They specialize in connecting businesses with like the perfect tech talent.
That's right.
And in fact, before we even dive deeper, I highly recommend heading over to their site and trying out their 5 questions quiz.
Yes, it's so good.
It's a quick and insightful way to get a clearer picture of the type of Umbraco developer you actually need.
For your specific project.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so let's break down that first big question. What exactly does an Umbraco developer do all day?
All day long.
Our sources paint a picture of someone who's like this blend of creative artist and tech mastermind.
Yeah, it's a cool combo.
They're building the framework of your website, making sure it looks stunning, and even integrating it with other tools you might be using.
Yeah, and what's really fascinating here is that this translates to real business results for you.
Okay.
So an Umbraco developer can build a site that not only showcases your brand, but also drives conversions.
So it's not just about like aesthetics,
Yeah.
it's about functionality too.
Absolutely, whether that's through online sales, lead generation, or even fostering a vibrant online community.
Right. They are truly the architects of your digital world.
I love that.
Okay, next question. What sets Umbraco developers apart from, say, someone who builds websites on other platforms?
Good question.
Our sources point to one key factor, .NET.
Ah, yes, .NET. So think of .NET like the secret sauce behind Umbraco's power.
Okay.
It's this robust framework that allows for complex data structures and integrations.
Okay, I'm with you.
So if you're looking for a highly customized site with features that go beyond the basic blog format,
Yeah.
Umbraco, powered by .NET, is the answer. And that means finding developers with that specialized .NET expertise is crucial.
This makes total sense.
Ah,
Now, let's talk about the skills you should be looking for. It's not just about the techie stuff, right?
definitely not. Technical skills are a given.
Right.
But a great Umbraco developer should also possess exceptional problem-solving
That
abilities.
sounds good.
Websites, just like any complex system, are prone to the occasional hiccup.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You need someone who can troubleshoot issues, think critically, and come up with creative solutions on the fly.
So they need to be able to think on their feet, basically.
Exactly.
Okay, I love that you mentioned problem solving. Our sources also highlighted the importance of a strong portfolio.
Yes.
After all, seeing is believing, right?
Absolutely. A portfolio is a window into a developer's experience and capabilities.
Okay.
It allows you to assess the quality of their past work, the complexity of projects they've handled, and whether their style aligns with your vision.
That's key.
ThePerfectDeveloper.com actually helps filter candidates based on their portfolio strength, showcasing relevant Umbraco projects.
Oh, wow.
So definitely make sure to check that out.
That's awesome. I love that they do that.
Yeah, it's a huge time saver. And while you're like browsing those portfolios, um, pay attention to the specific versions of Umbraco they've worked with.
Oh, that's a good point.
The platform has evolved like significantly over time. So experience
Wow.
with the latest versions is a major plus.
Right. Makes
Right.
sense. Okay, now for the question that's probably on everyone's mind, how much does it cost to hire an Umbraco developer?
Yeah, the big one,
Okay.
right? So our sources provide some salary ranges, but it's crucial to understand that these are just averages.
Right, of course.
Location, experience, and the complexity of your project will all impact that final cost.
So there's no like one-size-fits-all answer.
Exactly. For instance, a developer with experience integrating e-commerce platforms into Umbraco sites
Oh, yeah.
will likely command a higher rate.
It's like anything else. You get what you pay for,
Right.
but it's not just about finding the cheapest option, right?
Exactly. You're not just paying for code, you're investing in a partnership.
Oh, I like that.
The right developer will not only build your website, but they'll help you grow your business.
That's huge.
And that kind of expertise is invaluable.
Totally agree. ThePerfectDeveloper.com actually emphasizes this,
They do.
focusing on matching businesses with developers who are a good fit. both technically and culturally.
Yeah, they really take a holistic approach.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that hiring process.
Yeah.
One of the big decisions you'll face is whether to hire an in-house developer or outsource the work.
Ah, the classic dilemma. So, hiring in-house gives you direct control over the project,
Okay.
and it fosters closer collaboration.
Right. You've got them right there.
But it also comes with the responsibilities of managing an employee, providing benefits.
Oh, yeah, all the HR stuff.
Exactly. And ensuring a consistent workload.
So that's a lot to consider.
It is. Outsourcing, on the other hand, offers more flexibility.
Oh, how so?
You can scale your team up or down as needed,
That's a big one.
and you don't have to deal with the overhead of employment.
Right, the benefits and all that.
Exactly.
Okay, but doesn't outsourcing come with its own challenges?
Mm-hmm.
Like communication across different time zones or cultural differences?
Yeah, those are definitely factors to consider. It all
Yeah.
comes down to your priorities and preferences.
Like, what are your non-negotiables?
Exactly.
Hmm.
Do you value having someone physically present in your office?
Yeah.
Or are you comfortable with remote collaboration?
Good point. ThePerfectDeveloper.com can actually help you navigate this decision by connecting you with both in-house and outsourced talent.
So you can explore all your options.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
All right, before we wrap up, let's talk about some red flags to watch out for during the hiring process.
Oh, yes, the red flags. Got to watch out for those.
Our sources has some great tips on what to avoid.
One big red flag is a lack of a portfolio.
Oh, yeah, that's a deal breaker for me.
Or a portfolio filled with generic projects that don't showcase any Umbraco expertise.
Right. It needs to be relevant experience.
Exactly. You also want to be wary of developers who overpromise and underdeliver.
Oh, yeah, those are the worst.
Or who seem unwilling to learn and adapt to new technologies.
They've got to be able to keep up with the times, right?
Absolutely. The tech world moves fast.
It's like dating. You got to watch out for those red flags.
So true. But knowing what to avoid is a huge step in the right direction.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Being an informed hirer is key to finding the perfect developer for your Umbraco project.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Okay, so we've covered like a lot of ground here.
We have.
We've explored what Umbraco developers do, the skills to look for, the cost considerations, and even some red flags to watch out for. But remember, this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Right. It's a whole world out there.
Exactly. What's truly fascinating is that, like, the journey of finding the right developer,
Yeah.
it's just the beginning. The real magic happens when you find someone who understands your vision,
Yes.
who can translate your ideas into a stunning and functional Umbraco website.
Absolutely. That's when the sparks fly.
And that's what theperfectdeveloper.com is all about.
That's right.
Finding that perfect match. It's about building a partnership that will help you achieve your online goals.
Exactly. So if you're ready to take that next step, I highly recommend heading over to theperfectdeveloper.com
Yes.
and trying out their 5 questions quiz.
It's so good.
It's a fantastic way to clarify your needs and start connecting with talented Umbraco developers who
Yeah.
are ready to bring your vision to life.
You heard it here, folks. Finding the right Umbraco developer can feel daunting, but it doesn't have to be.
Not at all.
Armed with the right information and resources, you can navigate the hiring process with confidence.
Definitely remember, you're not just looking for someone who can code. You're looking for a partner
Right.
who can help you build a powerful online presence.
I love that. And that's a partnership worth investing in.
Absolutely.
So there you have it. Our mini deep dive into the world of hiring Umbraco developers.
We did it.
Remember, take the time to define your needs, research your options, and most importantly, find a developer who understands your vision
Yeah.
and shares your passion.
That shared passion is key.
Absolutely. And if you need a little help along the way, theperfectdeveloper.com is a fantastic resource.
It is.
They've got the tools, the expertise, and the network to connect you the ideal tech talent for your Umbraco project.
For sure.
That's right. Head over to theperfectdeveloper.com today and start building your dream Umbraco website.
Go for it.
Until next time.